Hello, welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today I'm hopefully gonna go get a new chassis dyno. So that's our old one. I just got the old red truck with the trailer hooked up, got all my tires pumped up and ready for a trip. So got my car trailer here, got all these tires pumped up, we're ready to go to Beyond Redline Performance in Green Bay. So we're gonna head up there and hopefully pick up a new dyno. Alrighty guys, so I made it up to Beyond Redline Performance here in Green Bay, and they are actually loading my new chassis dyno on the trailer right now. I'm super excited. We got all the cover plates here. They have all the pit covers and stuff. We had to sort through some of that because this was an all-wheel drive unit, but they're just selling me half of it, and then the other half they're gonna sell separately. So we had to sort through all the pit covers to make sure what went with this dyno, to just make sure everything was good to go. But this is their shop. It's a very sweet shop. I would take you guys for a tour, but we're a little busy trying to get this thing loaded. Alright guys, we just got the dyno loaded up, and Brandon here is going to give me a little tour of the shop and show you Beyond Redline. I'm very thankful for these guys hooking it up and selling me the Dynocom dyno. They have an all-wheel drive dyno jet here. They tune a bunch of cars here. It's crazy. They have a lot of stuff in the shop, but we're going to start up front and Brandon is going to walk us through. Why, hello sir, I would like to buy a dyno.
I got one for you.
All right. Well, this is your guys' office here for the customers.
Yeah, waiting area, office, bunch of our parts we got.
I got a nice little display case. I used to have a bunch of these for my vape store, but I sold them. I should have kept them.
I need to get a couple more of them.
Yeah.
Got all of our stock, a bunch of vibrant fittings at all times.
Yeah.
All your AN hose and everything at all
times. Got a bunch of VP fuel here.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Just a chunk of it.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of that, and I know you like to use Schaefer's.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to see.
Always have a lot of Schaefer's in stock at all times too. We use it in absolutely everything.
Yeah, it's like some of the best stuff out there, man.
Yeah, and then we got
little hangout, customer hangout.
Yeah, and then actually the dyno will go live, so you can see the dyno screen, and then if it's on.
Yeah. So guys can sit here watching their car get tuned from the comfort of a nice little room. That's awesome.
Yeah. So you can see all your pulls and everything.
Hell yeah, that's so cool, dude. There's their dyno, and then you can see your power displayed right there.
Yeah, every pull.
Nice little table you got here, LS block. I like it.
Got bored one day.
Yeah.
Made that.
So some of the injectors that are really stubborn for my fuel injector tester, I actually bring them up to Brandon, and he cleans them out with this thing. This is a super nice injector flow tester cleaning setup.
Yeah,
here.
we got all sorts of cool
little O-rings, adapters,
everything.
Yep. But for some reason they can't do the damn normal truck injectors. The Delphi style connector is like totally odd one. So
these won't fit in there.
Right.
This is what you're the issue.
I'll have to send you some clips.
Yeah.
And we can make some
jumpers or something.
Yeah.
This whole, I got a whole area back here. So we make a bunch of custom parts for.
Oh, that is super cool.
UTVs.
Side by sides, UTVs.
Yeah. So
they do everything.
Yeah. We machine all these and build all these manifolds and everything in house. All the intercoolers, everything's built.
I'm trying to sell my old dyno to the SXS blog guys. I went and hung out with Cletus because they said that they were looking for a dyno, and I think my little Clayton would be perfect for side by sides.
Yeah, they got a hold of us a couple years ago.
That's really cool.
To tune for them, but ended up working. Whole bunch of storage stuff back here, and then probably one of our most valuable tools is our CNC.
Yeah, what do you guys usually build out of this? Just custom parts?
Yeah, so
obviously.
like right now this is what we're doing. This is like a thermostat deleting process.
Okay.
For the side-by-sides.
Yep.
So obviously it starts as a full chunk. We make all those in-house. We build a bunch of air boxes that we need to build right now.
Yeah.
In-house, making Can-Am stuff.
Yeah.
This one would be a cool one to see if it wasn't up. This would be a 1400 horsepower automatic. One G.
Talon, yeah.
Yeah.
First gen Talon.
It's pretty much where we started. Was
Talons and
Yeah.
DSMs and stuff, yep. I feel like the DSM stuff kind of died off lately, but
It did. We
don't see as many
I
of them.
hardly see it. It's
Yep.
pretty much LS.
Yeah, LS.
It's
That's right.
Is what everything is now.
Or maybe some Supras.
Yeah. I'll show you this one.
This thing is crazy looking. So I think this exact Supra actually has one of the records for highest mile per hour in the half.
Yep, from standing half mile. Has
Standing half mile.
206. and
206
standing half
mile an hour in the half. That's
And
crazy.
that, I think we're just playing with it at that point now.
Yeah.
Once we get everything dialed in with the Motec and everything.
Yeah, they're in the process of putting a Motec ECU in it. Totally custom wiring everywhere.
Yeah.
This whole car is
That guy
custom.
behind you, he does all the wiring, custom harnesses,
Yeah.
builds it all.
Cool.
Yeah. All the orange paint. All the orange paint sucks, but
Wow, this is a work of art.
yeah. So we're in the process of putting the dash in it. Putting a new, we just did a PWM spall fan, brushless,
Yeah.
on
That's-
it. We're remaking a shroud for it. 12 injector setup.
Damn.
Yeah.
What kind of power does this thing make?
Maxes out our dyno jet every time.
Yeah,
And it's just
1500 horsepower.
Yeah, so we did all this, all the harnessing
Yeah.
in-house, all mil spec stuff. We didn't do any of the titanium stuff. This guy at his shop does.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's still
Yeah.
super cool, man.
it's pretty badass.
Big variety of cars here.
We do your basic stuff.
Yeah.
This one I'm building a motor for now. Twin turbo 350Z. Made 650 last time.
Nice.
This thing is actually
Got a big old boat here. Looks like a good burnout car.
It's a built motor on ethanol cam.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you'd never expect it.
Yeah, we just rebuilt it for the guy.
And then you got something like this in here too.
Yeah,
What the heck?
This Pantera.
Ford Pantera.
With a 15 Coyote 5.0 with a Kenny Bell
Wow.
on it.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Big variety of stuff here.
Shout out Tony Hot Rod because they built it.
Yeah?
We're just doing the tuning
Yeah.
for them and getting that all dialed in.
Yep.
But this one's pretty cool. They said $300,000 into this one.
Wow.
And we got more stuff back here. It's an L99.
Yeah.
LS3.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Yep.
With a 6L80. Doing that full swap. We did, not that there's much to see in here. We did all the Dakota Digital stuff. It's got vintage AC, vintage air AC, all brand new in it. So it's got up-to-date AC stuff.
Hell yeah.
So that's pretty much all of it right now.
Cool. Well, thanks for the little tour, man.
This one's been actually hiding. This one, you remember the bright green F-body Camaro with the black
Yep.
stripe, that
Yeah.
hood, that
Yeah.
bumper?
Yeah. Is that this car?
It is getting put back together, kind of. But we just haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah. I don't think I seen him at the track last year.
No, it's been a couple years.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of at a standstill with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a turbo car, but
Nice.
he wrecked her last time, and here she sits. So
Wow.
yeah, that's pretty much all of it.
Alrighty guys, so I made it back last night. I parked the truck and trailer at my house for the night, but I did get the dyno unloaded here at the shop this morning. So this thing is awesome. I'm so excited to get this thing up and running, guys. That's just going to be a whole nother process, which sucks. We definitely have to figure out a way to get this thing in the ground. And yeah, so anyways, I have it on the trailer here, and I was just kind of messing around with it already just to like see what we need to do to get it to work, because it does not have any electronics. So it only needs for it to work with the dyno software that I have, what I used on my old dyno. I am going to be using the same thing on the new dyno. So this is the box, yourdyno.com, and it has all these inputs for load cells or speed sensors or whatever, RPM 1 and 2. All we need is to power this box with a USB, so it goes USB to my computer, and then an RPM signal, which is crank sensor. So I took the crank sensor off of the old dyno, and like I said, I've already been brainstorming how to make all this work, and it is like 0 degrees out right now, so it's super cold. Anyways, this is the crank sensor that I had on the old dyno. It has 3 wires and a shield wire, I think, somewhere along this thing. And then I have to wire one of these little green pigtail things on it. So I have to wire this. Busted actually when we were hauling the dyno over, so I have to replace this. But when I bought the Your Dyno stuff, it came with all the new. He gave me a bunch of extra of these pieces here, so that's really cool of him. But yeah, like I said, crank sensor, and then a bracket and a cam gear or a reluctor wheel of some sort. Now, if we look at this dyno, it has no reluctor on it anywhere. There's no crank sensor thing. There's no nothing. So there's nothing for the dyno software to know how far a revolution is. And that's what we need to tell the software. So what I've already been brainstorming, like I said, is on the old dyno, I used a Honda cam gear off of like a single cam or something. And that's all I'm gonna do on this one too. So this cam gear came off my old dyno. It's from a single cam or something. And what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm just going to be pretty much putting this on the end of the roller and then building a bracket off of this so we can mount the crank sensor wherever it needs to be to the cam gear. So then when the roller spins, this thing's heavy. So when the roller spins like this, the cam gear will spin and it will go against the crank sensor and it will know how far one revolution is in order to be able to calculate horsepower and torque. So that is pretty much all it needs. That's why these big inertia dynos are awesome, is because they're super simple. Yeah. So then all we have to do is we have to type in the moment of inertia, so how heavy all this is, and it does a calculation in the Your Dyno, and we'll be up and running. But yeah, like I said, this thing costed me a good amount of money. And I obviously want to get it going as soon as possible. I honestly want to start digging this weekend coming. And I'm trying to find and resource as many friends and people and equipment as I can in order to get this thing in the ground, because I don't have a lift or ramps or anything like that to be able to put cars on that way. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather just have it in the ground and out of the way. And I think it looks better, it looks cleaner, and all that stuff too. I did get all the pit covers as well. I think I already told you guys that. So once it's in the ground, it will be seamless and it will look super awesome. So yeah, like I said, I have to figure out a forklift or figure out some sort of way to get it off the trailer. And then once it's off the trailer, I have to figure out how to cut the hole in the ground, dig out all the dirt, all that stuff. It's going to be a process, guys. It is going to be a lot of work. But like I said, I'm really trying to do this as fast as possible so I can get to using it right away. And that way I can make more money right away or whatever. I can get to doing some more customer stuff now that I'll have this thing. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming along for this ride. Getting the dyno, really stoked. I'm super stoked, actually. I'm super excited to do all this. But at the same time, it is stressful because this did cost me a lot of money. Like a lot of money. So, hopefully all works out and it's not too expensive to put it into the ground, because yeah, your boy's a little broke after buying this fucking thing. So yeah, go place an order on my website, guys. I have a bunch of flex fuel injectors ready to go. Yeah, I don't know.
you guys are looking for anything, let me know. Try to make as much money as possible here so we have enough money to put this thing in the floor. Anywho, I think that's going to be it, guys. This thing's awesome. I'm very happy with my purchase, and I can't wait till it's put to use. Very soon, guys. And I'm going to show you guys putting this cam gear on. We'll just have to make sure that it's centered onto this thing. It's not going to, this little thing is not going to throw the balance of anything off. But yeah, that's going to sit there like that. I'm probably just going to tack weld it on, and then we'll have a reluctor. And then another thing is the air brakes on the dyno. Obviously, whenever we apply compressed air into this, it's going to feed air into both of these plunger deals, which activates this big ass brake shoe to slow the dyno down. So you can imagine when you're whipping this thing and it going a million miles an hour, you have to be able to stop it. So these, we will run an air line to these, probably just on like a, I don't even know. We'll have to use a switch or something, or some sort of solenoid. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to control the air going to these, or what the best way to do it is. If you guys have ideas, drop it down in the comments. I would appreciate that. But yeah, I'm so happy, guys. I could just sit here and look at this thing all day long. So yeah, we got to figure out the air, figure out how to control this, because whenever air is going to this, the brakes are going to be actuated. But we have to have a way where I'm in the car, I can actually turn the brakes on or off. It doesn't really have to be in the car. I could realistically probably just have like a valve to open to fucking shut them or whatever for now. And that stuff can come later maybe, but yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. We will see you later.